Welcome back to Solynod Hex, everyone. Today we're holding session number 473, and today's session is sponsored by our generous patrons and donors. Thank you very much, patrons and donors, for your generous pledges and donations. We wouldn't have dynamic lighting without you, as well as, well, most of the next story arc after this one. And then a bunch of the demon tokens from this story arc as well. So when last we left the players, that's time. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and add 473 points to your player character for showing up on time. Thank you very much for showing up on time. And when last we left the Order of the Superior Star, they were in Adria, in the Borderlands region at Mingdao, in Tenzi's monastery. Music started playing and then stopped for me. Wuxia Village by Tabletop Audio. So time now is 7:37 a.m. November the 1st, 11 AE5. And first up is Chandrak and company.
Okay. Oh, there we are. All right. So Chandrak's got a couple people newly equipped, and we just got. I'm pretty sure we pushed everything in the treasure room last session. So Chandrak is gonna send Zalmond and Ashrael says, "Hey, do you think you might be able to lead me to that treasure room? There was a couple things that there's a couple more things I wanted to pick out while we're here."
Zalman says, yeah, I can do that. Is that okay, Tenzi? And Tenzi says, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Tenzi, I didn't see you by the horses.
Yeah, I'm going to be going down to the main temple to attempt to scry the shogun.
That sounds like a good idea to me. While we were here, I was thinking, we did pick up a few magical, would look like martial arts weapons. Are you sure you might not want to pick up some of those? Like that Gunson or that Fang?
Unfortunately, I personally cannot use them. So, but if someone else can.
That Gunson looks like you might be able to use the flat blunt side of it.
There was something about the Gunson that was like bludgeoning and slashing or something weird that we found out he couldn't use it.
Oh, even though it's bludgeoning slashing, it can't just use it as a bludgeoning?
No, if he takes proficiency in any weapon that is other than bludgeoning, it's against his ethos.
Oh, purely? Okay, even if it's used, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Okay.
usually when they have two damage types, well, for the most part, both damage types occur at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Some weapons you can kind of choose between them, like the halberd, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I still like to check those out if you show me real quick, Za.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of just go down the stairs and wait from there.
Alright. And Zalamon's like, yo, follow me. And he kind of takes you up to the secret bedroom. And why can't I move the token? There we go. Yo, it's that way. Through that curtain, down the hall, and you take a right, but be careful, because it's a rickety wooden walkway over a cliff's edge to get to the secret room.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, I see what you mean.
Just scream if you need help, okay?
Oh, yeah, you'll hear it.
Yeah, I'll be back downstairs. And he walks down the stairs.
And Chandra kind of looks through the treasure pile, and so hearing kind of Kenzie's distaste for the Gunson, I want to just look at that I think it was the fang. Is that piercing or is that blunt? Or I'm not sure. I think
that one is blunt and piercing. It's like I think it's like an iron bar with like a hook on it.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's in the Ninja's Handbook, I'm pretty sure. So D&D second, core books, and Ninja's Handbook. So that's page 62. The fang. Oh, it is piercing.
It is just piercing.
Just piercing. Yeah. And it's slow. It has a speed of 6. It does a D6, D4. It's a medium-sized weapon. It weighs 3 pounds. It costs 5 GP to buy a fang. And the description is, this heavy iron weapon is similar to a large animal goad. So, like a cattle prod. It is about the length of a short sword, so about 2.5 feet. One end is sharp with a heavy hooked point below it. So it's got a piercing stabby on the end, and then a hook just below it. So it's kind of looks like a fireplace poker.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine one of those, except it's just a. It doesn't have like, you know, the decorated handle and the tapering rod. It's just one iron rod that's the same thickness all the way across, and then it's got a stabby tip and a hook on it, just like a fireplace poker.
Okay. Yeah. Chandrak's like, no. Sounds like he wouldn't like that. And Chandrak, that'll that'll be all for him. Just admiring the treasure.
Okay. And then the description of Gunson is, or well, the stats for Gunson rather. So Gunson is a war fan. It's bludgeoning only. It does D3, D2, speed of 5. It's a small weapon and it weighs 1 pound. It costs 5 GP to buy the Gunson. So I was thinking of the cattle prod thing. Apparently the Gunson is bludgeoning only. But it is really weak. I mean, Tenzi was looking for ways to do more damage, and this is not it. It does D3,
but
D2.
I mean, you know, magical versus non-magical is still an improvement. Potentially.
The description of Gunson. Okay. This Iron Fan's main use is defensive, counting as a small shield. However, it can also be used to strike blows. It is normally considered a fallback weapon. And it's typically used by samurai commanders to signal to their lieutenants on the battlefield. Like when to attack and all that shit.
Well, on a second look, it doesn't look like it's edged. I'll pick up those 2 Gunsons we got.
Alright. And it essentially does the damage of like a weak club. It's like it's actually weaker than a club. D3, D2. And they only weigh 1 pound, so they're pretty small. It's like the size of a popsicle. You know? Okay, anything else for Shandrak?
No.
Alright, Tenzi.
Tenzi will start heading down towards the main level.
So down to the dojo down below? Okay, through the inn or the living quarters. Okay, so there's a staircase through this little cave step place, and then staircase down. And you get to right here on the main level.
One more square move, so I will stop there.
And actually it is 7 a.m., so I need to crank up the sunlight. This cliff runs east and west. Yeah, that mode is on. Brightness is all the way up. Okay. I didn't realize. What was the question?
Oh no, I'm out of movement, so I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. And the avatar of Lao Tzu. He kind of steps over. Wait, where's the token at? Huh. I do not see his token. But Tenzi, you can hear the sounds of your fellow monks, I guess, because you're not supposed to be their leader. So your fellow monks are beginning their practice session. Hiya! Hiya! And it's like many voices in unison. So it probably would sound like Hiya! 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 That's supposed to be many voices in unison. I don't see Lao Tzu's token. It's weird. Like, I know he's on this map. Because he's on the turn order tracker. Maybe that's from another map or something. Nope, there he is. Okay, I'm just gonna remove this turn and add him manually to the tracker and see if he lights up. No, there he goes. Okay. So, he's like right next to Airdrin. He comes over to this staircase and turns around, and he kind of sits back onto the stairs. So he doesn't have to sit like crisscross applesauce. And he starts throat singing. And he goes up into the higher notes, and it sounds like a beautiful bird singing. Sorry about that. I was told I should never whistle into a mic. Okay, and then time now is 7:38, because I think when I deleted his turn off the tracker, it didn't kick over to 38. First up is Shandrak.
Shandrak will carefully exit the room, shutting the door, going along, hugging the wall on the bridge.
You look down and it's a long drop. It's pretty windy out here.
And then I'll make it to the stairs to head back down.
Okay. And you get back down to the second floor. Just outside the shrine, well, the natural shrine to Ushas, which is this room right over here. And you should still have a bunch of movement left.
Yeah, I do. Which way did Tenzi go, Zalman?
Yo, just go across that that shrine there, and then once you get into that privy room or whatever, just go down the stairs, and that's where he is at. It's like his front office by the regular shrine.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, looks like I'll make it to those stairs.
Yeah, you get into a room and there's like 3 toilets on the other side. Shoes everywhere.
Broke my eyes. Oh, luckily no one's doing it today.
No, the doors are open and they're empty.
Yeah.
And you get down the stairs and you're right behind Tenzi. It's only like 4 more squares and you're there. So you should have a bunch of movement left.
Alright. So I'll just come up to Tenzi, and I'll just wait to follow him to his divination area.
Alright. Next up is Tenzi.
As I walk along, I'll say to Chandrak, thank you for thinking of me with those weapons. I really kind of have my eye on the nunchucks of the Shogun. Hopefully, I can acquire those, and they will prove useful.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good get. But are you sure? Maybe. I mean, at a second glance, they don't. These appear to be blunt. Are you sure you don't want to take one just for now?
I guess I could take it. The problem is it's not on the list of martial arts weapons for me. So if I use it, there's like some penalties and stuff. So situationally, I might be able to use it, but normally I won't be able to use it. So, but it's always good to have it just in case. Have them just in case.
Yeah, it's all right. Whatever you feel is best.
So I will continue. Bow to the High Priestess. Ask how things are going at the temple here.
She says,
Oh, hello, Tenzi. Welcome back. The shrine is normal condition. Should I leave you alone to your devices?
Yes, please. I will need about 20 minutes.
Very well. Have fun.
and she walks out the door and closes it.
So that'll be it for me this turn. Next turn, I'm going to cast Magic Font, but I just realized before the session that it's not, they don't have a macro for it, so I put it on the honeydew list.
Okay. Magic Font. And you're just going to cast that into your holy water?
Yep, the holy water font.
Casting time is 1 hour.
Well, I forgot about that part. So maybe more than 20 minutes then.
And duration is special. It's probably just as long as you want to scry. The spell causes a holy water font to serve as a scrying device. The spell does not function unless the priest is in good standing with his deity. The basin of holy water becomes similar to a crystal ball. For each vial of capacity of the basin, the priest may scry for 1 round. Okay. Up to a maximum of 1 hour. And you got the big basin that's like 40.
Oh, I got the second biggest. There's something that's 24.
24. Okay.
Yeah.
So normally,
so I could afford at the time.
Go ahead.
It's all I could afford at the time.
Yeah. So you could go for 24 rounds. Thus, the duration of the magic font spell is directly related to the size of the holy water receptacle. The DM will know the chances of a character being able to detect scrying. Okay. And the avatar of Lao Tzu continues to throat sing. End of round. And I know we've only been playing for 20 minutes, but it's been an hour since we've been sitting here. So let's take a 3-minute break. Starting now.